Hey everybody, welcome back. Spoiler alert. My name's Paul. Today I want to tell you the story about the time that I crashed Onewheel. It's a beautiful sunny day in Florida. I'm cruising through the neighborhood. I come to a stop at the end of the street. Left, right, no traffic. And I begin to make my left-hand turn. Slow speed. Batteries at about 60-70%. So this is not a question of mechanical failure or me trying to push the board beyond its boundaries or whatever. Just bad luck, you know. I'm making my turn where one piece of asphalt goes to the next. It's a little uneven, and when I hit that bump, pitches my weight in a way that I didn't anticipate. The board wobbles under me, and next thing I know, I'm on the ground. Now, the key elements here is that I'm wearing gloves and helmet, jeans and t-shirt. And that's what my safety equipment was for the day. In hindsight, yes, I probably should have had on more substantial equipment than that. Like, I wouldn't go out on a motorcycle without a helmet and a jacket and all the 9 yards, because I know, it's easy to fall and get hurt. So should I have done more? Absolutely, but I didn't. That's the point. As I make this turn, the board wobbles under me, and at the point that I'm falling, I don't just fall over. I'm at an angle, and all of my 200 pounds of weight is pressed down on this thing that's essentially plastic on asphalt. And if you push down hard enough on plastic on the ground, it doesn't hold. It shoots out from under you. So I didn't just fall on the ground. I'm falling at an angle, and then this board launches out from under me like Don Garlitz. Like, it takes off like the Batmobile. And instead of just falling to the ground, I'm slammed to the ground. And I'm turning at the same time. So in my fall, what happens is I scratch my ankle, no big deal. I get torn jeans, skin my knee, no big deal. I get a bruise on my hip it's like the size of my hand. It's a huge bruise on my hip. And I managed to get my left arm out enough to dislocate my elbow. All right. No bruises, no cuts or scrapes on my elbow. So what I'm thinking happened is I hit the ground with my hand, and just the force of it rammed my forearm bones past my my elbow. What am I doing? Let me show you. Let's see if I can show you what a broken elbow looks like here. Right about there. So see that there's like a little triangular piece of bone. So what happened is the bone that comes in here and attaches to these bones to make your elbow, mine's broken right there. Now, it's kind of cool. They put me in this splint thing. Like, when I was a kid, I messed up my right leg, and I wore a cast from like mid-thigh all the way down over my foot, giant plaster thing. It was horrible. But what they've done now, love technology. So check this out. This thing is like rigid here, and it's like, you can see right there and it's like a rigid thing, almost like a plaster cast, but like wrapped in sort of batting. And then the whole thing's just attached to my arm with what is kind of like ace bandage. And then it's got like a cushiony cotton piece inside there as well. That is what we're doing now, apparently. So that's what we got going on now, instead of these massive plaster casts that were just untenable, right? But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool technology, cool evolution. I haven't been able to do stuff like Brushing my hair is a problem. Washing my hair is a problem. They told me, like, put a plastic bag on your arm and you'll be fine in the shower. Just hold it in the air. I have a broken elbow, right? So I'm not sure about how they thought I was going to hold my arm in the air, but I've barely been able to move it. As a consequence, I've made the executive decision to cut my hair off. So if you know anybody that like a place that I can donate my hair, in the past I've done Wigs for Kids, I've done Locks of Love. There's a reasonably good length of it, you know, about as long as my forearm there. So if you know some place that I can make a donation of this, tell me in the comments below. What else? I don't really know what happened to my hands. I'm okay. I got a little blood blister on my ring finger there, but they're fine. I was wearing old motorcycle gloves from a company, Joe Rocket. So these things have been around the block so many times now. I mean, I've crashed motorcycles in these, so I couldn't even tell you, like, oh, there's a new scratch or something like that. I was wearing a helmet from 1000. In fact, I got that right here. This thing is the helmet I had on, and yeah, there's not a scratch on it. Like, I managed to fall in a way that I didn't whack my head, so I'm grateful for that. The good news is, good news, bad news, I guess. I didn't break a camera, because unfortunately I wasn't recording anything at the time this happened. I was just zipping around the neighborhood. So good news is, didn't smash camera. Bad news is, no footage of the crash. But the elbow looked nasty. In fact, yeah, that's bad. Like, it's not supposed to look like that. And then on the inside, of course, yeah, that's why it looks so bad on the outside. Oh, and by the way, the Onewheel is 100% still. Like, you almost can't tell anything happened to it. It's really built like a tank. Alright, well, that's everything that I've got for you guys today. If you enjoyed hearing about this story, by all means, throw me a thumbs up down there, give me a like, and if you want to hear more stories, if you have any other questions about Onewheel or crash or anything like that, let me know in the comments, subscribe. That's it for me, guys. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you next time. Cheery.